Joined now by Texans running back Lamar Miller. Lamar, how you feel today, bud? What's happening?
Hey, how you doing? I'm good. And yourself?
Doing well. Appreciate it, bud. All right, so what's the transition to a new team? Obviously, you played for the Dolphins. Now you're in Houston. Does it feel pretty different?
Yes, I'm just getting adjusted to everything. Just a new play call, the different schemes and that nature. But everything else been pretty good.
Lamar, you were a free agent. You had the choice to go really anywhere. Why did you choose the Texans?
Just coming to the Houston Texans, I just know the opportunity that they would give me. I know I was doing my research and just knowing how they was using Aaron Foster and how they use their running backs to, their best ability was always, a good thing for a running back. So, that was one of my decisions why I came here.
So, Lamar, you go from the Dolphins, who had a young quarterback in Ryan Tannehill, to the Texans with another young quarterback in Brock Osweiler. What have you seen so far from Brock that makes you feel good about him this season?
Oh man, he been doing a great job. Just coming here, learning a whole new offense and the different schemes, and he jumped up on it day one. So just having a guy like that who take control of the offense and a vocal leader and want to be successful, it's always good. And he put in the work. He always in the study room, watching film and going over different things. So, that's always a positive sign from your quarterback.
One of the great things about the position you're in with the Texans, they do have a young quarterback and a great defense. You're probably going to run the ball a lot. I think you're one of my favorite guys because you do everything. You catch the ball, run between the tackles, go to the edges, willing blocker, all those things you want to talk about when you talk about complete running backs. Is that one of the things that you're excited about, the opportunity to showcase?
Yes, that's, I'm ready for the challenge. That's one of the reasons why I came here, just so I could showcase, my skill set. And, I feel like I still got some things to work on, but, every day I'm just putting in the work. So when the first game comes, I'll be ready to go.
Joined now by Lamar Miller of the Houston Texans, outstanding running back Tiki and Tierney, CBS Sports Radio. And Lamar, let's face it, one thing you have now in Houston that you didn't necessarily have in Miami is a great wide receiver. DeAndre Hopkins might just be the best in football, and it makes you better simply by being on the field. He commands a lot of attention. Now that you practice with him quite a bit, is he even better than you thought?
Yes, since the first day, I stepped on the field with him. I seen him catch the ball with one hand, but how he caught it, it was amazing. So, he's a guy that come to work every day, want to get better. And, that's something that you like to see, on your team, man. He want to be great. You could tell him he have a competitive nature about himself. So, that's always a good sign.
I know last year you weren't with this Texans team, but they won the division at 9-7 and beat the Colts, who everybody thought was the dominant team in the division. What's Coach O'Brien telling you about the expectations for this year?
Yes, we have high standard over here. We hold everybody accountable. Everybody got to do their assignment. And, the goal is to get past the playoff. But at the same time, you just got to take it one game at a time because this is the NFL and you never know what can happen. So, every day we just got to come here and put in the work and, and just hold everybody accountable and, just make plays when our number is called.
Lamar, wanted to ask you about another receiver. Many of us remember Braxton Miller, of course, as a quarterback for the Buckeyes, but word is he's made a pretty good transition in the NFL to receiver so far. What are you seeing from Braxton? Do you think he's ready to go right away?
Yes, I think all them guys going to be ready. Him and Will Phillips. I think they came in, getting adjusted to the NFL. It's always kind of tough for some rookies, but I think they've been coming in, putting in the work. And Braxton, I think he's been doing a great job from a guy from a quarterback coming to play receiver in the NFL. I think this is like his second year playing receiver. And I think he's been doing a great job. He's still learning at the same time, but you can see every day that he's been getting better and putting in the work.
The strength of this team has been the defense, in particular J.J. Watt, who's just a beast, Defensive Player of the Year a couple of times already. But he's on the shelf. Are you guys worried about him?
No, not really. Every day, he come to work, get treatment, do what he got to do, whatever the trainers tell him to do. So, I think he will be fine.
Joined now by one of the newest Texans. That's Lamar Miller, who had a nice run in Miami, but now he's in the AFC South, and he's with us here on Tiki and Tierney, CBS Sports Radio. So, Lamar, we asked you about Osweiler, but I feel like on this show, we talk about Ryan Tannehill as much as any other quarterback in the NFL. Now, you were with him in Miami. Are you a Tannehill guy? Do you think he can be really good?
Yeah, I always have faith in Tannehill. We came in together. He's a very hard worker. He always put in the work. He always want to get better, and he always learns. So I think he'll have a good career.
Lamar, appreciate a couple of minutes, man. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for having me.